Hey guys, welcome back to Good Dishes, where I show you how to make some good dishes. On today's episode, we're going to be making pork katsu, or also known as deep-fried pork cutlet. This is a dish from Japan, which I enjoy very much. So, as you can see, I'm doing kind of a different style today. I'm doing kind of a guerrilla film style, like, you know, I'm filming it all live, doing it live, like, see, I'm operating the camera like that. I got the music on the little blue speaker over there, little blue speaker, little royalty-free jazz hip-hop. Don't you like that? Also got the pork on a nice blue plate. See, that's pretty fun. Oh, and look at this. Even the pot of oil, even that's blue. It's all blue. Oh, and I also noticed in my first episode, people were kind of sad about my lighting situation, so check it out. Got a fancy new lamp right on the oven so that everyone can see all the stuff that's going to be cooking and happening. So, on to the recipe. First thing we have is we have the pork, eggs, flour, breadcrumbs, and then for the topping we have Kewpie mayonnaise, there you go, and this bulldog vegetable fruit sauce that's also called tonkatsu sauce. You can find these in a lot of Asian markets. Like I found this at this cool place called Nations in Hamilton. It's a really good spot to be, and like with all things that we make, we want to be authentic and real. So I got the authentic and real stuff from Japan that you get in Japan, because just like with life and cooking and anything we do in general, and we want to be authentic and real with everything we do, and especially with ourselves. We want to be authentic and real always. Just always want to be authentic and real. Anyway, back to the recipe. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pork, and what we're going to do is we're going to just take our pork and dredge it in the flour like that. Just make sure it's nice and coated like that. Put it on the chopping board. Do the same with this one. Just gonna dredge that up. Real nice. Perfect. And this isn't a regular flour thing. You can just use regular flour if you want. What I did is I put flour and like a mix of like garlic powder, cayenne, paprika, some other seasonings, pepper, salt, and all that stuff. So you know, get like a little extra flavor on it and stuff. But if you just want to use like flour and salt or pepper or just flour, or anything you want, that's fine with me. So now that the pork is all floured like this, you're probably saying, hey, where's the egg wash? We're deep frying it, right? You probably need an egg wash or something. Well, guess what, guys? I got a nifty new trick for you. Check it out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to crack the eggs immediately into the flour mix. So first off, the biggest thing is one less bowl to clean. That's the biggest thing. So we're just going to mix it up like this. Excuse the mess. It's got a fork. You can use a whisk if you want. I mean, you can use whatever you want. I'm not going to control your life or anything. You cook however the hell you want to cook. This is how I cook. You cook however you want to cook. And it looks like in this case we got a little too much flour, but that's okay because we're in my kitchen, and in my kitchen I got extra stuff. Just like in life, my kitchen is extra, just like me. So look at that. Canadian bagged milk, only found in Ontario and Quebec. Or maybe some other parts, I don't know. But yeah, so we're going to add some milk to that. And we're making basically like a makeshift batter is what we're doing. And we're just gonna mix it like this, make sure there's no lumps. And there is your makeshift batter. And so what this is going to do is this is going to really nicely stick onto the pork katsu, which is all nice and dredged as it is, and we'll just really cling to the meat, and then it'll really stick to the breadcrumbs and kind of give like an extra layer when it's frying. Alright, so now that we have everything, the batter made, we have the pork ready, now we just have to breadcrumb and fry. So let's get the camera all ready. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to grab our pork and put it into the egg wash, or not the egg wash, it's a batter, excuse me. And just gonna get the one hand, because we don't want to dirty both our hands, right? And see, it's nice and sticky. It's nice and sticking right to the meat. And we're just gonna plop that right into the meat. Plop the meat right into the breadcrumbs. Give it a little shake. A little shake, and just nicely coat that. Alright, and just like that, we have our nice fried pork cutlet. So now that we have our pork cutlet all ready and breaded like so, we're just going to give it a couple extra pats so it gets nice and coated. It's time to put it in the oil. So I'm having my oil at a nice high temperature. Make sure that's nice and able to quickly fry this. And I'm just going to, without further ado, put this into the oil. And alright, just going to be super careful and fuck! Shit! Oh God! Ah! Fuck! God damn it! Oh! Fuck! Shit! Oh God! Oh! Oh jeez!